Y in it and say it's French.
You kind
Yep.
of can. I think. Okay, I
Scared-
think we're
scared
going
the shit
live
out of
here
me.
any second. Let's see what's going on.
Here we go, Flurry.
What's the score?
16-0.
You fucking.
Okay, hey guys, we are apparently live.
Hey!
Hey!
Hi.
Yeah, let's do a show. So I'll blank everything out and we'll be starting in just a second. Everybody, welcome to From Dusk Till Con Radio.
You're treated like a prince, you'll look like a duke, you'll have that royal feeling. You can rest assured, you're dressed assured, your clothes are fit for a king.
What? What?
All fit for a king.
Hi, this is Beverly Randolph, Tina from Return of the Living Dead, and you are listening to the East Coast Horror Group.
Well, hello everyone. Thanks again for joining us on From Dusk Till Con Radio. We are your hosts, the one and only East Coast Horror Group. That's me, I'm Drew. And with me, as always, big sexy Mr. Michael Wexler. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing good, man. It's another Thursday, and we're flossing on the airwaves. That's how you say
No,
it.
Mike, no. You don't just pick up words that you heard one time in a rap song and put them together and think it's real.
Hashtag squad.
No! Hashtag squad! Ugh.
Yeah.
It's already started. Anyways, thanks everybody out there for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks to everybody in the chat room for interacting with us live. Always appreciate the feedback there. Again, if you're listening to this on a podcast, on iTunes, on Stitcher, it's more fun if you come and hang out and tell us we're idiots or do whatever you got to do. It's kind of like Twitch, except you can actually read the chat and interact with people.
Okay.
So-
Throwing down a baby down a little tiny well.
Why is the well so tiny? Just throw him down a normal sized well, dude.
And that's right here is the only place where you can get amazing production from the one and only, the best, the greatest, the legend, the icon, Timothy Crutchman. Thank you so much, Tim.
That was juicy delicious.
Oh, God damn it. Just don't put those two words together.
What?
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, okay? I need a safe space when you say that.
Hi. Sometimes it's a little juicy,
Ugh.
and then it's on the back end
No, there's
delicious.
just something about the way you said it. The way you say it is predatory, it sounds, for some reason.
Juicy.
No! The way you say it sounds like you're going to rape someone.
Well, I don't do that. But
Well, anyway.
do like juicy.
This is what always happens. Tim's like, we have to have a show structure. And we get the introduction going, and then we just start talking about nonsense every time. It's okay. That's why the 9 people listen to us because they don't mind that we are completely haphazard in the show, and we don't do it like everybody else. You know what I'm
We
saying?
do how we do.
We do how we do. We do how we do.
Do how we do.
I do the voodoo that she do so well. Anyway. But hey, if you do like the voodoo that we do, you should go on over to fastcustomshirts.com and get yourself an East Coast Horror Group t-shirt. You can show everyone that you do the we do that you like us and we like you.
Everybody does.
Makes great bath mat.
It's the East Coast Horror Group is like Balor Club. It's for everybody. So
What is a Balor Club?
Finn Balor on WWE. He has Balor.
Oh, you're talking about wrestling.
Yes.
I don't understand it. It's
Yeah.
not that I don't understand it. I don't watch it. I did hear that The Rock's shoes, that his newest shoe sold out worldwide in 30 minutes. Did you hear that?
I don't know. They're building a machine with The Rock. He posted on Instagram that he was in a boardroom for 6 hours and he had to have like 20 people around him. He's like working on the brand. And like there was all these people just working to build him up. He's going to be president one day. I'm saying
He's not going to be president. Well, who the fuck knows, right?
Dude, never say never.
That's true.
Never say never. And
I'll be the first person.
Have you guys watched the movie Idiocracy?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Well,
not sure.
I'm just saying that's a wrestler as the president in that one.
Oh, dude, Comanche fucking Terry Crews was the shit, man.
Oh, dude, Terry Crews is funny in everything he does.
Yeah, that
literally.
was great.
I'm glad that they renewed Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm out.
Do you watch the Nine-Nine?
No, dude, I want to say I did see that, and I knew you were going to be pumped about that. So that's cool that they did the same network renew it, or
well, here's the thing: NBC originally aired the first two seasons, and then they canceled it, and then it was picked up by Fox, who canceled it, and then NBC picked it back up again. So,
gotcha.
I mean, I think that it was almost a great marketing tool because you see a lot of the tweets and stuff from the stars of the show where people were like, "Hey, I heard the buzz about this, so I went and binged all the seasons on Hulu. Holy fuck, I can't believe that I missed this show." And I think the ratings will be great for this next season, which is good because it's a funny show.
Fox, in their infinite wisdom, said that Gotham is going to be the next season is going to be its last. And
well, they canceled Family Guy after 3 seasons.
They did. The Gotham, not just because I'm a Batman mark, but the show has just subtly gotten darker throughout the seasons. And like last season, it was like, oh, it's getting darker in tone and in the storyline. Well, this past season was some dark fucking television, man. Like it was crazy. And I'll say this, like I really enjoyed the Riddler storyline this season, but the fucking Penguin came in at the end with a knockout punch, dude. That the Joker was in this season too, and he was really good. But the Penguin stole the fucking season with what he did at the end, dude. It was fucking crazy dark, and it was. I did not see it coming. So it's a good show, but Fox is going to poop it away. But I digress.
Speaking of Fox, Jamie Foxx, that is.
Oh,
did you hear about this?
I did.
Jimmy Fox is the new Spawn.
So, Newsday?
Give me the news.
The news.
Another great example of Tim's groundbreaking production. So yeah, I mean, Jamie Foxx. I mean, is he the most generic black guy you could probably put in the movie right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just like Idris Elba a lot. So that's anytime there's a call for a black actor, I'm like, yeah, just put Idris Elba in there. But
even if he doesn't want to do it, just make him.
Right, he's the best actor right now. So just let him do it. It can't be any worse than the other one.
No, dude, the other one was awful. Well, I think Jamie Foxx is capable, which is a good
he's
start.
an Academy Award winner.
He's not gonna. I don't think he's going to be a distraction to the role. I know a lot of people were talking about I guess he was Electro or something in a Spider-Man movie or something. But my understanding
Yeah,
is that
he was
movie was a piece
terrible.
of shit.
Yeah, he was terrible in that. I can't
Uh,
even stay quiet on that. He was terrible. But
Well, I heard
the
I
fault
did.
was not his. The story was so freaking bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was going to say the movie was bad, ergo that's why he was probably bad. But and everybody has one bad, You have a bad day, So it is what it is. So I don't know.
This is
It
the
could be
kind,
worse.
understanding Michael Exler, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
I see Jamie Foxx as more of a comedian though too. So Spawn being such a hard ass and such a visceral and intimidating figure. I mean, sure he was Django, but come on, we all know who the star Django was.
Well, okay, you say that, but I remember there was a actor that played Batman that was known for comedy roles that turned out fairly decent.
True.
And
But
I'm out.
George Clooney.
No. um,
I assume you're talking about Michael Keaton.
so the breaking of a glass at the end. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I love it.
I like Benjamin.
But Spawn, he's going to be CGI most of the time anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think they can make him look whatever they want to make him look. So.
But that's really the only news is just the casting.
Yeah, that's it. I haven't heard much of anything else.
But
did you hear the bad casting news in the news segment?
What is it?
The Crow has lost the director and the star.
I'm afraid I have bad news for you.
That's right. They are no longer apart, and that's Jason Momoa and whomever the director was. I don't know who his name was.
That's disappointing.
Doesn't matter. He's not doing it anymore. That's his name. So,
Jason Momoa was a little bit of a strange cast anyway, although I do like Jason Momoa.
He's just too big.
Yeah, he needs to be more of just a normal sized dude, because that's kind of, that's the thing of the Crow, is the Crow could be anyone. The Crow just, came back to life. Love brought him back,
I don't know. Love did bring him. It's true. I mean, that's the story. But I don't know, man. I don't know if you remake this film. I just don't know if that should be done.
And I think that's why this keeps happening, is that everybody thinks that, and everything surrounding the film.
Yeah, it's not so much that it's this perfect film, just because of his death on it, and
right.
I don't know. I always thought it was in bad taste to do the sequels. To be honest with you,
I never watched a single one of them.
Oh, I didn't either. I had no interest whatsoever. But I thought it was in bad taste. I thought that just should have been left alone, as a sort of somber reminder of safety's important, kids. It is.
It is, and when it's not, then you get shot. Ironic. All right. Yes. We know that he's dead. More casting news, though, by the way. And this one, I heard a little bit more in depth on this to see what you know about The Walking Dead casting news.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the big news was that Rick, the main character of the film, played by Andrew Lincoln, is leaving the show. And I guess she also is it Lauren Cohen? Is that her name? She's Maggie?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that, but I guess she is also leaving the show?
Yeah, from what I read, she's only supposed to be on half the season.
Huh.
So there's a ton of rumors going around the internet, so who knows what the fuck is true.
The rumor that I heard that I thought was really interesting was that the creators of The Walking Dead, and tell me if you heard this one before, told the kid who played Carl, I forget what his name is, we talked to him before,
Chandler Riggs,
that he was going to take over. And so Chandler Riggs went and bought a house in Atlanta and made plans based on that. and then they killed him off. And Andrew Lincoln was so upset by that he then quit the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that, but I'm not saying that it's not true. I don't know.
I mean, who would watch the fucking show? That kid couldn't act his way out of a paper bag.
No, dude, he's terrible.
He couldn't star in anything.
Nope.
Couldn't star in a goddamn game commercial.
No, dude, that kid is the worst. Him dying was fucking awful, man. Just so awful. Awful. But yeah, they say that he's going to be phased out. So,
I don't understand why they would. If you're going to kill off somebody that big in that show, that is that big of a show, why do you tell him? Why do you tell everybody first? That should be as such as possible. You want that to be the biggest surprise of the series, and you know way before that he's not going to be on the show anymore.
Right.
I mean, do they expect Negan to carry the show more? I guess.
So here's the theory I heard, and again, this is internet theory. This is not truth. This did not come from AMC. That at the end, before Morgan left, Rick said like something like, "I'll see you again soon, my friend," and people are spinning that into he's bouncing to go find Morgan. And they're going to transition Rick to Fear the Walking Dead.
Huh.
So, because Maggie, she's just out. She signed a contract to do something else. So she gone.
She's going to do The Boy, too. Even boy-eater.
What?
Remember, she was the star of The Boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that movie fell apart bad. But,
It sure did.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, again, I don't know if that's just some fanboy out there. Like, yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know. But it was in an article, but I don't know. So that would be cool because to segue from that a little bit, Fear the Walking Dead is it's ridiculous, dude. It's like old school Game of Thrones, and I'm not even lying. Like, you have no idea who's going to die next. It could be it was one of the stars, and then they introduced this Negan type, and yeah, he gone. Fucking, he did a lot of hype on that dude. Nope.
Was he? Would you call him Negan Tyrrhenian?
I would. He was very Negan-esque. I think Negan-esque would be better.
I like mine better. But I've never watched a single episode of Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, dude, this episode's been pretty crazy. It's not been in sequential order, so it's actually been kind of cool the way they've chopped it up and how they're presenting it, and it's just really good. It's like everybody was like, The Walking Dead, just fuck it, whatever, and they're like, we really care about The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead, so we're going to put resources to that, and it's a much superior show that has a lot of balls for the people they're fucking killing. I'll tell you that.
Are they both on AMC?
Yeah. Yeah. Fear the Walking Dead just, I think it either has one more episode or it had its mid-season. Yeah, mid-season finales this Sunday. Yeah, dude. It's, like I said, forget the first season, watch the second season on, and, yeah, dude, it's pretty legit.
Maybe I will have to check it out. The theory about him leaving to go to the other show makes more sense to me, because if you were going to kill him off totally, you know, like you said, why the fuck would you tell them? Why would you tell everybody ahead of time?
Well, the thing was, he said that there was really only two engines, you know, fueling this character, Rick, and that was from beginning from the hospital was finding his wife and kid. You know, and he lost his wife and then he lost his son, so it was like nothing was really left for him there.
Right.
He said that in an interview. So Does he mean he's just going to give up and die, or is he going to move on? And I guess he doesn't think very much of Michonne, because I guess that bitch don't mean a thing. But you know,
I actually, I stopped watching about whenever they were alluding to those two becoming an item. So that's about when I stopped watching it. Not that wasn't the reason. I just remember that was happening. So, speaking of something else I stopped watching right in the middle, there was a Funko documentary out on Netflix just recently.
ooh, yeah, there was.
I was pretty excited about it too, and like everything
Yeah.
I'd seen on Facebook was like, "Oh man, how cool! I like it. It was a great little documentary for Funko." And fuck, that was boring, man.
It was boring, and it was just like, let's suck our own cocks. Let's do that.
I liked kind of the background of the original dude who like kind of just made it out of nothing, you know? Him and
Right.
three friends in a fucking warehouse. Like those are cool stories to make
Yeah.
millions of dollars doing what you love. But then it's just like, here's a guy's collection from Taiwan. Here's a guy's collection from Mexico. Here's this what you would imagine every douchebag CEO golf course motherfucker in the world looks like,
Yep.
just trying to make money.
Dude, Funko is completely opposite of what the fucking true nature of it was supposed to be.
It absolutely is.
Like, but man, they just print money, print it.
They do now, you know.
That dude's a genius, though. I will say that. I mean, he's fucking.
Which
He
guy?
can
The
treat
original guy, or the guy who's currently running it?
the guy that's currently running it.
Yeah.
Like he took that ball and fucking he scored a touchdown. A couple of them.
I mean, the Pops as we know it, I think they explained it as it came from DC wanted something original and new, and not the bobbleheads. So
Right.
they these ideas for these plushes that they had, and made vinyl figures out of them. And there's
And now the original guy is like the head of their T-shirt design or something. Like I didn't
oh,
get
is
that.
he? I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, dude. Like they hired him back on or something because I'm sure he sold it and then he saw what happened and was like, "Fuck, that sucks."
Well, they were in the shitter for a while there. I mean,
Yeah.
till the Pops came out, and now people buy that shit up.
Fucking.
'Cause you made it the whole way through that documentary?
I watched the entire thing. Yeah. It wasn't easy. It really wasn't. Um, I found it odd that he was at the opening of Funko headquarters. That wasn't the odd part, but people were getting his autograph, and I thought that was very weird. Why the fuck would you want a CEO's autograph?
Yeah, that is strange.
Like what? I don't get it. But hey, who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
I mean, just the stories of him going to Orlando and selling his shit and stuff like that, to me, I thought was just really cool, like the underdog story. But after it turned super corporate and he sold it, I thought it was just, God, I can't watch another second of this.
Dude, the new guy's office it makes me want to throw up. It's like you're fucking Gordon Gekko from Wall Street in the 80s. Do you realize that? That's exactly what you are. You son of a bitch. But anyway, I don't know. Sorry, I got a little violent there. Oh my
They
god.
did.
The guy
Said you were getting violently ill there by a man's office.
Did you see the thing? Did you see his office?
No, I didn't see it.
He's probably got fucking like $10 million worth of collectibles in his office alone, like on the one side. It's fucking retarded. Hate it.
Why would you keep that much money in your office? I mean, you got some pay security.
Well, he said he spends so much time there that he wants to be surrounded by the things that he loves and enjoys. I guess in one of his many mansions, he doesn't have enough room, or he just has so much shit that it just overflowed into his office. I mean, who fucking knows? This guy just pees money. Guys like that buy lots of shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was not impressed with the documentary at all.
No, and it was like, I remember I was watching it, and part of it was like, here's how we wait in line. You have to wait in this line to make sure to get a tranche to get in this line to get your badge to get into this line. And sometimes they'll have what you want, and sometimes they won't. And I'm like, it doesn't sound like fun to me at all.
Nope.
I'd never do that.
No. No, did I? Everybody's like, San Diego Comic Con, let's go. It's like, no, why would you do that to yourself? Why?
No, yeah, I wouldn't want to go.
Nope.
I mean, I get fucking like the claustrophobia, too many people around me at day shows sometimes. Like, I want to start throwing elbows. I could only imagine the sweat and fucking BO and just the shit that goes on in that convention center.
Yeah, dude, there's so many people.
People like
can't
diaper
even
shoes
move.
around all the time.
Fuck yeah, dude. All day. The swamp ass alone will get you. Da.
I mean, I'm sure if you're media, you probably have like cool little getaway spots, but just the cattle.
Yeah. Fuck that.
So your favorite movie of all time is getting a remake, getting a retelling, so to speak.
What's that?
I mean, it's your favorite movie, Mike, of all time. Suspiria.
Oh yeah, Suspiria. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really pissed about it. Seems like there's two divisions. There's people that are like, you can't mess with Argento. It's, the Holy Grail. Others are like, well, try it out. And I watched the trailer. Did you watch the trailer for it?
No.
Fucking awful, dude. It's the same fucking bullshit of like the really high music and the wah and the colors, and it's just like, come on, dude. Zero substance at all. Just look at the shiny thing, and there's nothing going on. No substance. Fuck that movie. It's a stupid story. It's a dumb idea. Hate it.
No, I mean, I don't think that he does it anywhere near as well as it's people like even Lars von Trier or Twin Peaks guy. I can't think of his fucking name right now.
David Lynch.
Yeah. I mean, those are the guys to look for when you look for kind of obscure artsy stuff. I watched this is kind of off topic, but I said Lars von Trier. I watched a movie of his before, I guess, he got real weird and dark. And Bjork was in it. It was still a weird and dark movie. It was called Dancing in the Dark.
Did you say Bjork?
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick's weird as fuck, dude.
And it was about this fucking lady who was going blind, working at a sheet metal factory, and dude, it was a fucked up movie, man. Totally recommend it, by the way. It's good. I know that Tim's a big Lars von Trier fan as well.
I hate you so much right now. But you did say something that I always like to bring up. Bjork. If you're ever on YouTube, you have to do this search. Type in Bjork Stalker. There was a documentary made on Bjork's Stalker, and it is about like a 15-minute segment of some other show that you'll find. And it is some of the most chilling, scary shit you'll ever see, because you really get to see a lunatic mind.
Huh.
It is intense. Not for our younger viewers, because we have a lot of 7-year-olds that watch the show. Don't do that. But you older folks, have a good time. I'm out.
I actually there's only a couple of songs I knew from her, but I became interested after I had seen the film because I thought she did such a good job. And there's a clip of her. She's in her 50s now, which blew me away. But she's probably maybe in her early 20s, and this reporter, I guess, has been bothering her. But if you don't have that context, she gets off the bus, and just uppercuts this fucking female reporter and beats the shit out of her. I mean, drops her. I never
Damn,
saw a female hit another female that hard in the face in my life.
damn, dude, that's crazy.
Anyway, so now we're talking about Bjork. See what happens.
Dude, I have to talk about this one thing that's off topic. I'm sorry, it's not on Wonderlist. I'm sorry. But you mentioned documentary. Netflix, Evil Genius, it's called.
Oh, it's the neck bomb guy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If you want to grab things in your house and throw them out your window in anger, watch that. It's an amazing documentary. I highly recommend you watch it because these guys really did a great job on it. But what a fucking crazy story, man.
When you say you want to grab things and throw them out the window, do you mean like, is it police ineptitude, or like, I don't know, why would you be frustrated by it?
All right, it's like a three-prong frustration. One,
Because what the dude does, isn't it like the swordfish thing where he like puts the bomb around his neck and if he gets too far away, it blows up or whatever? I vaguely remember this story in the news. Like he posed as a pizza delivery guy who someone abducted and put a bomb on his neck.
yeah, dude, they didn't say much like when it was going down, but it's a three-prong thing. It's this fucking dude, you don't know if he's in on this thing or if he isn't in on this thing. The police and how they handled it, and then this fucking lady, dude, this lady that comes out of left field with these two dudes, and they get tied into this story, and it covers up or this uncovers this fucking layer. So you're looking at these three hillbilly looking motherfuckers that are like super intelligent and wove this fucking plot to rob this bank, dude, involving this fucking pizza delivery guy. And this girl was the mastermind behind it all, dude. It was crazy, and she is crazy as a motherfucker. But when you find out like the true deal of what happened at the end, dude, it's like a bomb is dropped right on your face. Like this really happened. Like someone didn't write this. Like this actually transpired in Erie, PA, where I've been. Like that's fucked up, dude.
Wait, it happened in Erie?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! They needed some meth money real bad.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Like, it's fucking got layers, and I'm not like I don't bash police. I'm not one of those guys because I wouldn't do that at all. You got to be fucking some sort of fucking goof to do that.
What, to be a police officer?
Yeah, I look at it from how they handled this situation, and boy, was it bad. Like someone screwed the fuck up because it was great because there was a pissing match while a guy had a fucking bomb around his head between the fucking local cops, the fucking FBI, and the fucking bombs or ATF. So all these guys are like, my dick is bigger. No, my dick is bigger. We got to do this. So the boys in blue are like, what do we do? And they're like, keep your guns pointed at them. And they're like, okay. So this fucking guy's like, please get this fucking thing off of me. It's beeping. And you can hear the beeping.
Oh, God.
You can hear the beeping. And they said in the documentary that the traffic, because they shut down the one part of the road, the traffic is why the bomb squad truck had such a rough time getting there. That's why it took so long. Actually, the records show that by the time the first cop got on scene, it took 31 minutes for someone to call the bomb squad. That's why.
Well, I mean, it seems to me like there's, if you're not in a major metropolitan city, that that's kind of what the police are like.
So, but these were federal agents. Like federal agents had got there. Because they had an Erie field office. Like maybe that's like the retarded sector. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's how you know that there's never been aliens, because the government is so inept that they can never keep something like that secret.
It was great. They had two cops that were talking that were two of the cops there, and they're like, yeah, it was a big traffic jam, and there was a helicopter view, and you saw the one side of the road was completely fucking open. There was not a car on that side of the road. Just get the fucking truck on that side and go save this fucking guy. So they're trying to figure out what to do, and then boom, is fucking. It doesn't kill him. It doesn't blow
Oh
his
no
head.
no no! I want to hear it. I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
Yeah. So take the ride, dude, because it's gonna be one, dude. It's fucking, and you won't be able to tell me at the end of it. You won't say to yourself like that wasn't written, like that actually happened. That's crazy.
Is Björk in it at all?
Might as well. I mean, that's the only thing that it's missing is Bjork. Not the Cranberries chick, rest in peace.
What? They had nothing to do with one another.
Both alternative rock stars of the female persuasion.
From the UK.
Yep. There's a lot to
Wait
deal
a
with.
second. No, Björk's from Sweden.
Both from overseas. Yeah.
Norwegian.
The cruise liner people.
Did you
And
hear that awful cover of Zombie from the Cranberries, by the way?
They found
They
the
played
thing
it there.
first. The Norwegians found a thing first. How it was. I'm out.
I think of a lot of salted fish when I think of a Norwegian.
What's wrong with them? Have you heard the awful cover of Zombie, though?
Yes, I have. It's terrible.
Why do they do it?
It's just as bad as that fucking Disturbed rendition of that awful song. Let's pick the world's worst, depressing, terrible song from.
We should just do best covers and have not like my favorite cover probably maybe ever was the David Bowie cover that Nirvana did, "The Man Who Sold the World."
It's a good one.
And there's that Pearl Jam song that's like, "Where, oh, where could my baby be?"
Yeah,
I
that's
think
all
that's
shit.
a cover.
Yeah, Last Kiss.
Yeah. You dislike that song?
Yeah.
Shit,
I find it
shit.
I find it odd to sing a song about the day that your girlfriend died in your arms. I'm sorry. I just find it weird. And why would someone want to listen to that?
Because they want to cry.
I don't
Don't you listen to the Counting Crows?
No, man. Again, I don't understand. Like, I'll turn it on. Like, what's that? And you listen to it for 30 seconds. You're like, wow, that's really sad. I don't understand. That's why I don't understand why there's 800 hospital shows on TV. Ain't none of them happy since Scrubs. It's all sad.
Scrubs was cool.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
No, I don't get it either. And what's the other one? This Is Us. They're like,
God,
it's gonna make us cry this time. I'm like, why? Why do you want to? There's real shit out there if you want to cry. Go down to the poor part of town and watch how they live.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't know why you purposely want to put yourself in a situation that would make you sad. It's not how I like to get down.
I know, right?
Gotta get up, down. Gotta get
I'm in
up
a
to get
perpetual
down.
state of melancholy. Anyway, I don't know why I want to be even more upset.
That's why I don't get country music, man. I don't understand it.
They had Johnny Cash and stuff like that. Was cool.
Piss me off, fucking jerk. Get on my nerves.
See, that's
Dude,
fucked up.
that should have been an unpopular opinion segment. That was because someone's probably mad.
I love This Is Us, man, and it's based on Pittsburgh. Come on.
The best show ever invented.
I just pictured the guy with like a towel wrapped around his head, eating a bowl of ice cream in a bathrobe.
Hey, boy.
Oh, God.
And he sounds just like that.
My name is Mike Exler, and I like to slaughter kittens.
What? I never heard that one, I don't think. You like to slaughter kittens? Wow.
I don't know why I would ever say that.
That's such a horrible impression. My name's Mark. It's like every 6-year-old's idiot impression of everyone.
That's how you do it.
So, there is some big news surrounding Days of the Dead. Two announcements, actually. Mike, do you want to start on the big news from Days of the Dead?
Yeah, the first being what's she talking? The first being that Louisville has been postponed to the spring of 2019. Just the date was always wonky, man. I never dug the date of Louisville whatsoever. The holiday.
When was it usually? What month was that one? Was it in the summer?
No, it was September. It was Labor Day.
That's right.
Labor Day weekend.
That's right.
Which is a time that people like to do, family stuff and shit. And it's nice outside for like the last time. So anyway, they're gonna postpone that, and we'll see the folks in Louisville again in 2019 in the spring. They're working on a date currently.
Nice. The second Days of the Dead announcement, something that I'm very excited about. Mike, you've already gotten to experience this, but I feel like they've done this just for me, but I know that they haven't because they don't care about me. But the one and only Clive Barker is set to headline Days of the Dead Chicago as of right now. And anyone who's followed the show with any sort of regularity will know that he is someone that I or probably had the most influence on me in the genre. Someone that got me into the genre, and read stories that I connected with personally, and those weird angsty teen times where you start to think deeper than normal and think that everything's amazing and crazy, and that's where I kind of cut my teeth, so to speak, on his books of blood. Later on, obviously, with the Great and Secret Show, Mr. Begone. I could keep naming of the books he's written for the rest of the episode. But man, I am excited to meet him and talk to him. I'm not sure if there's going to be a panel. Mike, do you know anything about that?
I do not. I remember when he was in LA, he was not doing panels, but that was LA. I don't know. I have not heard.
You said he was basically being pushed around as a corpse in LA, though.
Dude, he didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. I joke around a lot, but he definitely did not look well. So the fact that when was LA? God, when did you get married? What year?
2014.
Wow, dude, that was 4 years ago, and he's still alive, and he looked like that 4 years ago. That's modern medicine, people, or something. I don't know.
Medicine.
Something.
It's also the blood of virgins and the Satan's urine.
It's I'll be straight up with you. It's a goddamn miracle. Slow show, but I'm not one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
What's not gossiping? What are you talking about?
It was a skit on In Living Color back in the day. Remember the sketch comedy In Living Color?
I remember sketch comedy. Yeah, I do. It still happens. It's Saturday Night Live.
It's not good though.
Saturday Night Live is pretty good. It's pretty good. People don't. I know there's. I mean, it's not Eddie Murphy and Chevy Chase and Chris Farley and Adam Sandler and all those kind of guys that we think of as, the kings of comedy, so to speak. Now, but it's good, man. And it's different now because you can get discovered other ways. Like that used to be the way into comedy was to get on Saturday Night Live, and now you can just make funny YouTube videos and get right in.
You can review fast food.
You talking about cheesecake M&Ms or whatever, dude?
No, dude. There's this dude I watched, this black guy named Dame Drops. And he's got like almost 900,000 people. He does shit with NASCAR now. And he started reviewing fucking fast food. He likes fast food. So he's just started reviewing it. And People like what they saw, so now he's got all these subscribers and all this
I
shit
hope he
going
gets
down.
enough money to take care of his diabetes.
Yeah, dude. He's a big fellow. But he's funny as fuck, though, dude. I will say that. Dude's real funny.
Did you hear about Lil Tay?
I don't know who that is.
For real?
Little who?
Lil Tay was this 9-year-old girl. It was like, you should just do yourself a favor and look up on YouTube Lil Tay. But she had to delete her Instagram account. And just go, put yourself down that rabbit hole for a little bit because it's funny.
Oh, don't do it. I don't like when you say things like this.
Serious. First, did you guys watch the YouTube video that I put in the show
dude,
notes?
It was pretty funny. I did watch it.
Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think?
Dude, it was a solid 8. It was pretty funny.
Oh God, cloth off, baby.
Cloth
What
off.
size are your boon? Anyway, what's your boon size? Stupid. Anyway. Also, this week, sponsored by Toy.io and Time Capsule Toys.
Toy.io.
You want a toy?
You want a toy?
Go to Toy.io. Brought to you by Time Capsule Toys. They have
man.
every
So yeah, that
toy.
is coming up. You have a table or anything, or you headed up there, or what?
I'm going up. Rich has a table, and I'm going up with him.
It's a little bit of a hike for me, to be honest.
It is. It's a commitment for
a couple of
day.
Yeah.
So, if I see anything of interest, I'll snap a photo and send it to you.
Okay.
Say,
sounds good.
Do you want this? But I already got.
You should go up there and sell East Coast Horror Group T-shirts.
Dude, then people would be mobbing me, dude, and I can't handle
it. Right?
Can't handle it.
Say every time you get an East Coast Horror Group T-shirt, you get a free hug.
No. Not that at all.
Pay you anything to just wear a T-shirt around that says free hugs.
Nope.
All the time.
End up killing somebody.
No.
Oh.
Oh, please. Please.
No. Never doing it.
You want a toy?
I could have swore I wrote down the new cast of the It movie.
Brought to you by
But we don't have it on the list. What happened?
Aisha Tyler is playing
every toy.
It.
Spot on cast. I like it. I like it so far.
I don't know why she popped in my head, but I mean, whoever they get to play it, obviously, it's going to have to be, in the Special Olympics community, because as we all know, Pennywise was a little slow. So he's a little touched.
I thought you would have stopped your mentally challenged bashing on this show.
Listen, that's not bashing. I'm stating fact.
No.
People are too afraid to bring up. They're too afraid of this PC culture to say, you know what? When Pennywise talked in that movie, it sounds like he was a bit touched.
He's not retarded.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you told me before. You were like, Mike, he's fucking retarded, yo.
I said that never. You sounded really high when you did that just now.
Why?
Dude, he's fucking retarded.
Retarded, yo.
You're not allowed to say that anymore.
Why do you keep saying it then?
I didn't. I said touched. I said Special Olympics. Also, I believe was a descriptor. I did not say retard. Damn it.
You lose.
I did lose. I'm a fucking loser.
Sorry. You know what else we lost?
Shut up!
You know what else we lost?
What did we lose?
We lost a Rondo nomination.
Did it happen again? Or is it still the same one?
It's just the same one. I'm still milking that wound. I'm still trying to mend it. I just want one of those little statues.
Or maybe we just tease a little bit. But there is going to be a couple of changes on the show happening. Good things. You might not hear from us for a couple of weeks, but we got some stuff in the mix that is going to blow your proverbial socks off.
It just came.
That's all it is. It's just going to be. We're going to open every show with Mike ejaculating on air.
While I'm saying that on a loop.
No, God. Just thinking about that makes me want to jump off a fucking building.
Right on your face.
Why? Get out of here. It's awful. Dog, get out of my grill. My dog's literally laying on my face right now. Can you tell?
No.
Anyway. Get out of here. So what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What else do we have on the list?
We have something here called Top 10 Horror Films with no sequel. But I feel like to have a super happy fun time segment, A, we can't do it in 9 minutes, and B, I feel like we would be being listen to me. Okay, Drew, stop a second. Think of what you're going to say, and then say it. Did you hear me just basically moan into the microphone for about 3 solid seconds just now?
Dude, you were speaking in tongues, dude. I didn't... What the fuck was happening?
Oh, God. Okay, it would. I feel like we would be hypocrites by having all these great original films and saying, why isn't there a sequel to it? Because we bash films that have sequels all the time.
It's true.
But then, as I was saying that, I thought, well, could we count another Jason movie? Because that would be great. Oh, which also got me to think, did you see the little teaser on Jamie Lee Curtis's Instagram today?
Yeah.
The actual trailer comes out tomorrow.
I wanted to talk about that. How ridiculous are people that they are now marketing? They're putting a trailer before the trailer. Like, are you kidding me?
First time that's happened.
Ridiculous.
But it looked gritty, I thought. Right?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like I thought it would at all, which I like.
I figured it was just kind of same old formula, Rob Zombie's remake kind of a thing. But it looked fun and gritty.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the trailer. I'm excited to see the movie. If they get back to the roots of what this is supposed to be, it could be pretty cool.
Isn't she dead? She's dead. She died in the one with Busta Rhymes.
No, they told you to stop. Anything after the first movie never happened to watch this movie.
Wait, okay. But the second movie, it was canon, I thought, too.
I don't understand why they didn't keep the second one, but they threw the second one away, and it's right after this literally is after the first one.
They have changed the timeline for Halloween. I think this is the 4th time, if I remember right. I was just reading an article about that. Canon is very, very loose with the Halloween mythology. So here's what I would like: a good movie. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I'm down.
Yeah. Scare me. Let's make it fun.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm looking forward to this. I have high hopes. So
what you're saying is the one with Paul Rudd, where Michael Myers is some sort of a ghost alien. We shouldn't take that one as canon.
No. It's going to be hard to take out, but
that was a pivotal. Jesus Christ!
I'm
done with today. Seriously though, Hereditary comes out tomorrow, and that also looks good. Heard good reviews, seen good reviews online.
I'm worried. I'm seeing a lot of people believe the hype.
Yeah, and the woman who stars, the only actor that I can recognize from the whole film, was in a Showtime series called The United States of Terra, where she played someone with multiple personalities, and she did it really well. So I know that she is good at acting. I guess was where I was
Are
going with
you
that.
talking about Toni Collette? Because Toni Collette was also in The Sixth Sense.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire.
All right. Anyway.
Are you talking about the little kid from?
No, the little kid's mom was played by Toni Collette, who is the star of Hereditary.
Was she also in the United States of Terra?
I don't know. I'm doing some searches, but I'm also trying to put on an award-winning podcast and produce that. But you know.
And she was in Little Miss Sunshine. Anyway.
What?
That's 100% Toni Collette. Toni Collette.
So,
I'm out.
Good actress. And I'm excited to see this film. I'm going to try to see it after this, probably. No, I'm probably going to turn on that documentary that you told me about the neck bomb guy. Oh, Gabriel Burns is in it, too. That's right. Haven't seen him in anything in a long time.
Dude, he was in End of Days. That was pretty good.
And The Usual Suspect. That's the end. He was great back in the day. I don't know why he was out of the industry for so long. He probably refused to suck Harvey Weinstein's dick. And now that he's in prison, these guys can come back out and work again.
Dude, that's gross.
Here's an honest question for you. Now you got to be honest with yourself. All right, Harvey Weinstein comes up to you and he says, "You're an A-list celebrity, and you'll have all the fame and money you'll ever want, but you got to put your mouth on my dick." What do you say?
Well, no, it's something you have to think about.
I say yes 10 times out of 10.
To be a celebrity and be rich?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So that's not saying anything about the women who came forward and said that they were abused by him. I'm just saying that if I had the choice to be an A-list celebrity forever and have all the money and fame I could ever want, dude, I'll suck 50 goddamn dicks.
Thank God Tim was running the recording.
And that's why this is our last episode of all
I
time.
love it. I love it.
Yes. I actually have my hands in the air in the victory. Like, yes.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I guess that's a good place to leave it before I say anything else that I'm going to regret forever.
I can't wait to fuck your feet.
Just like that. So, again, it's still a little nebulous about when we're going to come back on here. We do have some things to work out. No, we don't hate each other, obviously. We still want to do this together. But there's going to have to be some reworking of things in the show. And we just want to put a better product out for you guys. So honestly, if you have something that you hated, let us know. Email eastcoasthg@gmail.
Get sexy.
See, I'm gonna email that eastcoasthg@gmail.com so that Tim never puts the effeminate. Yeah, if there were segments that you really liked, let us know. We really do want to know that kind of stuff. We want to put something out there we are gonna be able to do. I mean, I'm 35. This is still super fun. I want to be able to do this. This is something that, when people ask me what do I do with my hobbies, this is the first thing I come to. I have a great time. I look forward to doing this, and we're going to continue to do it.
Drew, did you just say spending time with Mike is the first thing you come to? Is that? I just want to make sure I have that down right. I'm out.
So this has been another episode of From Dusk Till Con Radio, for all the cons, creeps, and culture that you can stomach.
East Coast Horror Group.
Would you bang Martha Stewart right now if you had to?
No, I don't think I would.
Either.
I think I'd rather masturbate.
Impulsive.
This is Brandon. I'll tell you that.